Before we start, here's a nice little bit of information calculated by a guy called Crimson Gunner. Some of you guys may recognise the name. And I'll leave this Excel document in the description, a link to the download of it as well. And it's actually a link, it's a, not a link, a table showing the time to kill of different guns, different automatic weapons. So at the bottom you got the ACR, at the top you got the MP5K. All the submachine guns have been highlighted in bold, all the assault rifles have been underlined, and it shows that the SMGs are not as bad as people think they are. In fact, the MP5K is apparently the quickest. So there are a couple of assumptions that have been made. The damage has been assumed to be body shots, so no headshot multipliers. Stopping power has been assumed on all of them, and rapid fire has been used on all the SMGs, which is fair enough because that's what it's there for. And so the overall thing is SMGs are far from underpowered. So yeah, hope you guys found that interesting. I found it pretty interesting myself. And all the guns are assumed to be doing their maximum damage, by the way, so it's within the maximum damage range of the gun, if you know what I mean. So, onto the stats. Okay, so these are my Modern Warfare 2 stats as of today's date, which is the 28th of February 2010. 7:02. Like anyone gave a shit what time it was. Anyways, here's the menu. And what am I doing? Yeah, lots of friend requests. Anyway, so let's first start off with the barracks. Do all the leaderboards and stuff. So, challenges. What challenges have I done? I'm going to go through all of these pretty quick, but if you want to see them more in detail, just pause it and have a look. I try to use all the guns kind of evenly. I know some of them, like the Sky H, I use a lot more. But I try never to leave anything left out, if you know what I mean. So, I don't think I have full camo on anything yet, because I never heavily use anything. SMGs, I think the MP5K is probably what I've used the least. See that table made by the Crimson Gunner, I think I'll be using it more. And mini Uzi there. Onto the light machine guns. I don't really use light machine guns much actually. The RPD and the MG4 are probably what I use the most. But the AUG I used to use quite a lot too. M240 I should probably use more. Sniper rifles, I tend to use the Barrett and the Intervention mainly, but I'm working on the extended mags for the WA2000. And if you're not interested in all this crap, feel free to stop watching, but people actually requested to see this, which is why I'm doing it, so yeah. Done most of the right shot ones. Machine pistols, which I use handguns more than I use these, to be honest, but yeah, I barely use the Raffica, and there's TMP. Shotguns, Spaz 12 is probably what I've used the most, although don't quote me on that because I haven't seen the numbers properly. Oh, it might be the Ranger actually. And I barely use the Model 1887. Since it got patched, it's kind of useless really. I mean, you might as well use the Spaz 12 or Rangers. Anyway, handguns there. Launchers, I tend to use the... I kind of like using the Thumper, but all you're going to get is a bunch of abuse from people telling you're a noob or whatever. The RPGs are fun though. Perks, I've done all of them except Sitrep Pro, Last Stand Pro, and Cold Blooded Pro. And let me see. Dark again, unless they're boosting to be honest, but Jack in the Box, yeah. Actually, that Blast Shield challenge is pretty interesting to do. Sorry, my voice is going. Again, feel free to pause if you want to see, you want to get a better view of it, because I'm kind of rushing through here to save time. Dropping crates, I want to do that. I don't think I'll ever get the hot potato ones. No one bothers with frag grenades anymore, they just go ahead and use Semtex. Ultimate sacrifice. Accolades, I'm sure no one cares. There we go. Just want to go through them all. What are all these little question marks, I wonder? Maybe it's just some different games. Compared to Wings of Redemption's 22 or whatever. 1.39 win-loss. Kill death is 2.43, I believe. It's kind of stable around there. And accuracy is probably pretty terrible, I just spray randomly. Yeah, there we go, 19.72 I think. And I think that's pretty much... No, I'm going to show you my kill streaks and my custom classes too. These are the titles I got. I'm missing quite a lot. I never know which one to use actually. Friends with Benefits or Iceman. Don't know. Get some pretty interesting ones, don't you? Bling, I like that one actually. Wonder what all these ones are actually though. I think you need to prestige to get a lot of these, but I'll never get them. Anyways, all the little thingies say the clan tag is of course M13. And I explained that that's a thing like me and my friends used to kind of call ourselves M13. It's like a room we went in. Classes, the man with no face is what I use when I'm losing. You shoot down air support. And the Sugar Babes inspired class here with the... I don't know why I put that there, it's got nothing to do with it. Tom Hanks approves. That was a joke with my friend about interdependence, and I had an idea of him starring in a film called Interdependence of These Firms, and it's basically a film where Tom Hanks is a business analyst and Judi Dench is a manager of an oligopoly. And the killer line, like the key line in the story, is Tom Hanks going, "There is interdependence of these firms." There you go. That's not funny, but it was at the time, believe me. If you're bored in economics, that is funny. Alright, and thanks for watching.